So, just to finish the series, understand data a little better, just want to briefly give you some feedback and some help on maybe if you're trying to change one of these numbers. There are obviously a lot of crossovers. Like if I'm trying to improve ball speed, for example, I need to improve my efficiency, because if I increase my efficiency, I'm transferring more energy from club to golf ball, and therefore the ball's going to go further. If I'm trying to improve my angle of attack, then obviously I maybe need to improve my club path as well, because club path and angle of attack do have a bit of a relationship. So I would use a maximum of all these. I know there's more information. In fact, like if I brought it onto the screen here. So I've sort of missed off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 data points. I think you can get a bit lost in too much data, but my advice if you're practicing would be to pick 1 or 2 and then that's that. Don't worry about too much. Don't be like trying to improve all the data points in one swing and one practice session, and then you'll end up just going round in circles because you're trying to tweak this and tweak that and tweak this. If we've covered in this series all these data points, if I was going to practice today, this is what information I would have. I'll be honest, I'm not too worried about ball speed because I know smash factor is more important. I'm not too worried about club speed. I'm not too worried about my launch angle too much. I'm not worried about the total distance because I'm more worried about the carry distance. But generally speaking, if I was going to go and practice today, I would be looking at these as my top 5. Because if I know my carry numbers, that's going to help me more on the golf course. If I know my efficiency or my smash factor, I know that whether I'm finding the middle of the face or I have a technique issue where I'm missing the centerness of strike that is costing me distance. If with the spin access, if I'm getting less than 4, whether it's less than 4 left or less than 4 right, then I know that my club face is pretty square at impact. If I then have an angle of attack with an iron that is somewhere between -2 and -5, I'm happy. With a driver, I want a positive number, somewhere between 2 and 5, again, I'd be happy with. And then a club path, ideally less than 4. If I can get those numbers to how I like, then I know that my golf ball is going to be pretty much okay. And why not end the series with the pressure of actually I'm going to do 1 drive and 1 iron, and I'm going to try and see out of the, the carry distance doesn't make any difference. Out of the 4, how many can I get? There we go. That's a little challenge for you. Out of 4, so I'm hitting an iron. That needs to be 1.3 something. Less than 4. Between 2 and 5. Less than 4. Here we go. Come on, Andy. Show these people in the world how good you are. Okay. Out of 4, how many can you get? I don't think I've got the club path 1. It's quite a nice shot, though. So, I got 3 out of 4. 1.37 smash, 2.5 spin access, -3.2, 4.6. Just a little bit off. And then let's try and do one with driver. If you've been watching this whole series on Skillist, then you are an amazing human because you're a subscriber and I massively appreciate you. If you're watching this on YouTube and you've watched the whole series, then I massively appreciate it. YouTube is still a fairly new thing for me. I'm trying to build up a channel. If you could like and subscribe, I would massively appreciate it. And hopefully, we're going to do 4 out of 4 to finish. Let's finish the series on a booming little drive. Well, I'll take that as a drive. I'd like to know how many data points I'm going to achieve. Ah, got 3 again. So I really did hit that out of the middle. 1.49. Spin was slightly too much. Good positive angle attack. Club path was nice and 0. Which, on the club path, ball position has a huge bearing on the club path. So the more that the ball position goes back in the stance, the more in to out I would be because of my natural shape. So I actually find driver is the easiest club in the bag to hit straight because my club path gets fairly neutral, and if I can control the face, then it's pretty good. There we go. That is understand data a little better. I hope that you understand data a little better. Thanks for watching.